I think today I'm gonna get start cleaning out the inside of this bed, so I can get a good idea of how much the other bed I'm going to cut up. Of course, I know I already need to get the whole floor, but I don't know about the inner bed sides, if I need to get cutting any of that out. And I think I did decide that I might use some of the outer bed sides to fix a couple of spots. One of them being the passenger side tail light. Kind of show you that. I ended up looking at the one that's out there and it's really good shape, but the one here, it has damage. And I think it might be a lot easier to cut that good one out and patch it in right here, instead of trying to get and bend all that metal back out. I might be able to do it, but I think just cutting the other one out is probably going to save me a lot more time and probably be a lot straighter. Either which way, you're going to have to get and use body filler, so I'll probably look at cutting that out of that bed. But let me go ahead and get this cleaned out, get my trash pile kind of together and stuff I want to just scrap together, and stuff I want to keep. So that's the 3 piles I'm going to be making out of this. Hopefully I got more stuff to get rid of than keep around here. All right, let's get to it. All right, guys, you probably got a little glimpse of this when I was pulling that metal out in the time lapse. But I'm going to go ahead and bring you in. Some of this I was expecting, some of it was a little worse than I thought. But let me go ahead and show this to you. All right, guys, as you can see, I got some serious weight reduction here. But don't worry, they kept the pine needles, so that probably added a little bit back. There's not really much of this bed I really want to keep on the inside. I'd have to do so much grafting and welding back in that I think it's going to be easier to keep that donor bed out there in one piece on the inside and just cut it down 16 inches. I mean, look at the where the inner bed meets the floor. I mean, it's completely rotted. Big hole right there. I don't know what this part is called, but it's ate up. I don't know about the header panel, what kind of shape it's in, but I'll have to look at this one and the one out there to see which would be the better to use. Definitely probably have to use the brace from that one out there, because this one looks like it got rusted up pretty bad. Probably every place that had the welds, it rusted out. Let me go cut that bed down and get an idea of what I want to do as far as taking this bed apart, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is try to get these bed sides off, and also I'm gonna go ahead and cut it down 16 inches to fit my short bed. It's just gonna be kind of a rough cut because I'll have to show you the way I decided to fit the inner bed sides and floor to my truck. If you watched other people do a short bed conversion, usually come off this header panel 16 inches back, and actually this little spot right here is where your short bed bolt would go through. I don't know if Ford did it that way, like just made one big pattern and chopped it off wherever they needed it, but it's kind of good that it's like that. It makes it easy if you're doing one of these conversions. So let me go ahead and set you up on time lapse. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this thing up. Alright guys, next day, as you can see, I got this all cut off. I think what I'm going to do now is get the spot welds drilled out in the wheel openings. Then I'm going to cut the bed side off. I might see if I can just cut along the strip right here to remove it, because there's a gap right there. Then I can come back and find all the spot welds right here and drill them out. So let me go ahead and set you up and I'll get to work. Okay, I think what I'm going to do first is kind of sand back all the paint to reveal the spot welds, get those all drilled out. So let me go ahead and get that done real quick. All right, now I can see all my spot welds, so I'll go ahead and get those drilled out, and then I'll be back when I get that done. All right guys, as you can see, I used the 1/8 inch drill bit to drill the center of these spot welds. I'm gonna come back through and use a 3/8 and drill them out. All right, now I got these all drilled out. What I'm gonna do is use a screwdriver, chisel, whatever I can to get in there to finish breaking free the welds if there's any stuck still. Seem to all be splitting apart pretty good. Bring you into what I'm doing here. Yeah, I'm just I'm just taking the screwdriver and getting between the seam right here and just breaking this spot weld free. So I'm gonna just work my way all the way around it and get this loose, and then we'll probably unbolt this old brace that goes down to the bottom of the bed so it's free, and then we'll start working probably next to the back of the bed where the light is. Hopefully it's not too much of an echo in here. All right, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got all those spot welds in the wheel opening freed up. Now I'm moving back here to the light, and it looks like I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's spot welds in here that I'm going to drill out. And the good thing about doing this first is that I'm going to be able to find out exactly how this bed's put together. So when I go to doing my bedside that I want to keep, I already know where to look for all the spot welds and the best way to drill them out. So hopefully I'll have a cleaner job when I go to do that part of the job. All right, let me go ahead and get these drilled out, and I'll be back. All right, I thought I'd kind of give you an update where I'm at. I went ahead and cut the light out and the lower part of the bed because thinking about using those as patch panels. The light's not rusted or anything on my bed, it's just damaged from somebody backing into something. It might be easier just to cut it out and put this straight tail light piece in. So I'll have to see when I get there. As far as the bed, I think the only thing I got left is cutting this off right here, and then I'll get and figure out where all the spot welds are. But I want to go ahead and just get this part of the bed out of the way, and so I can kind of pry it back with the screwdriver and make sure I get all the spot welds and drill them out. All right, I'll be back. Hey guys, there it is. I did a pretty good job about not hitting this metal right here. I stayed right on that little edge, and there's like a little gap, like I said, and just made sure I just broke through the metal. And I have to look at this wheel tub right here. It might be able to be salvaged. If not, I'll get that one off that one at the salvage yard when I go back and get the other side of that panel, because I only got one side at the salvage yard the other day because I ran out of battery and cutting disc. So I have to go back and get the passenger side. But this is all off now. Now I can either just scrap it, or I can keep it around for a little bit to use it for patch panels or whatever. So well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this lip off. Just need to find out where all the spot welds are and just drill them out like I've been doing. I just want to kind of show you what I've been doing. I've been finding all the spot welds. Then what I'm doing is taking my grinder, just like grinding it really thin right there, and then just breaking it off. That's going to keep me from having to get weld up all these holes from drilling through them. I mean, I guess I could see if I could miss those holes when I go to put the bed back, but I figured this would just save a step, if anything, where I don't have to fill any hose. All I gotta do is kind of sand down the high spots and put some primer and stuff on it. All right, I'll catch you back on when I get it all done. You guys got it done, both sides. are off. I didn't drill out this area because I'm obviously gonna have to get and replace this inner wheel tub. So I'm not gonna bother trying to drill out those spot welds there. I just cut around everything. All right, put this another step closer to getting this bed rebuilt.
All right, guys, it's been a couple weeks since I've been out in the shop. I got a little bit under the weather, and it's taken me a bit to get over. But what I wanted to go ahead and do is sign off on this video. I'm about to break this up into several parts, probably. But before I go, I want to kind of let y'all know what my thoughts are as far as cutting down that bed. What I plan on doing, I guess is what I'm trying to say, is when you cut down that bed, it leaves you with a couple issues. Number one, you lose your stake pocket. Number two, you lose your flange to your header panel. And then number three, I guess, you lose your finish on your embossed area. So to fix all that, what I want to do is use the one off of this bed and come back right before this turns down and cut it straight down. And I'm going to come over the across this hump and eliminate this, because I'm not going to need it, because I think all it's for is if you have a dual tank system, which I don't have, so I won't need it. So I'm going to come all the way across here and then come back down towards your header panel. I'm trying to keep all my welds up as high as possible for just in case some kind of moisture could get into them. Keeping them up high would probably eliminate causing rust issues. I mean, of course, I'm going to have everything sealed and plan on doing a bed liner, spraying bed liner anyway on this truck. So hopefully everything will be well sealed up and won't have to worry about it anyway. But since the last time I put out a video, we've added a few more subscribers, and I'd like to welcome y'all and thank you so much for subscribing. I'd like to thank everybody that likes, shares, and comments. I don't get a lot of comments, but if anybody wants to leave one, I look at those and I try answering them the best of my ability. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and I guess close out on this video and get started on the next one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.